Well, here we go. It's Game 7 of the 2007 American League Championship Series at Fenway Park. And the Red Sox fans who are packed into this stadium wondering if tonight the Red Sox will complete their comeback and stamp their ticket for a date in the World Series, or if the Indians will move on to take on Colorado. There are the eyebrows, and there's your right-hander Daisuke Matsuzaka, a 15-game winner during the regular season. So far 0-1 this postseason. He took the loss in the 4-2 win by Cleveland in Game 3. A shattered bat and a pop-up for Pedroia. And Superman just broke his bat.
He can do that.
To put Matsuzaka in a Red Sox uniform, and here he is in Game 7. Up the middle, Pedroia on 2 hops. 2 out. Under the bright lights, it's the right-hander Jake Westbrook, who was so good in Game 3 back in Cleveland. He got the win and almost got through 7 full.
6 shutout innings before Jason Varitek hit a 2-run homer in the 7th inning. And speaking of 7th,
and get into hitters counts as they have against the big 2 for Cleveland. That's into left field, base hit.
That's not a mistake as far as pitches is concerned, but the location to make sure it's a strike.
Left side, base hit. In the postseason with runners in scoring position. And a big strikeout for Jake Westbrook. He went right back in there and rings up David Ortiz.
So you get 2 strikes on hitters. The advantage certainly goes to the pitcher.
Hard hit, bad hop, past Peralta. Here comes Pedroia, and the Red Sox strike first.
That may have hit the lip.
Line drive, base hit, left field. Euclid will be held as Kenny Lofton gets it back in a hurry, and the bases are loaded for Drew. Drew. That hit the mound. Peralta out at second and out at first. A bare hand grab in the middle during that double play, and a big twin killing turn behind Westbrook. 1-0 Boston after 1. Served to third base and caught by Lowell. 1 out.
With a year under his belt.
Weekly hit left side, and the chance for Lowell. 2 out. Matsuzaka in Japan for Seibu. The 5-man rotation and what they ask of starting pitchers here in the big leagues in the States. Peralta grounds out. Lowell took care of all 3, and a good start from Matsuzaka doing his part. Bottom of the 2nd at Fenway Park. 1-0 Boston. Varitek hits one into left. Off the top of the monster, and Varitek is going to cruise into second base with a double. And a little flare for a base hit. A 2-strike hit. The 3rd of the game against Westbrook already. Ground ball, double play ball to short, out at second, out at first. A run scores. It's 2-0. But Westbrook gets another double play behind him, and that is now 19 double plays that the Red Sox have hit into this postseason. Eric Wedge, the Indians manager, has stayed with his lineup despite some of the struggles. That's a little fly ball into left for Kenny Lofton. A run in the first for Boston and a run in the second. Two double plays turned behind Westbrook, who has been able to limit the damage. The leadoff double by Varitek got it started. Ellsbury helped out. Lugo plated the run. 2-0 after 2 in Game 7. Lofton hits one in the air to right. Easy for J.D. Drew. 7 up, 7 down against Matsuzaka. Gutierrez reaching for it, pops it up. Pedroia for out number 2, and that's 8 straight retired by Daisuke here at the start. Let's go down to Chris Myers.
250 pitches in 17 innings, and then got a save the next day.
Blake, base hit, and the Indians have their first base runner of the night. And now Grady Sizemore will have a chance. Varitek keeps it in front of him, but Blake, he's done that 2 times in this series, showing he's a good base runner and on his toes. That pitch hit the dirt and he was off. Can Sizemore get the big hit with 2 out? Nope. The other scored on a double play ball off the bat of Lugo. Another rocket hit by Youkilis. They'll have at least 2. Kenny Lofton digs it out. Another leadoff double. How about 7 hits against Jake Westbrook already?
Inside.
To the right side, going to third is Youkilis, 1 out. So Ortiz advances the runner, and Manny Ramirez is coming up.
In the early innings when you're behind, as the Indians are. But really, Eric Wedge has no choice right here.
That's what we talked about. That's what we talked about, that rules that typically apply during the regular season are broken.
Right.
In the air to right field, Youkilis will tag. Gutierrez with the catch. Youkilis to the plate to make it 3-0. Here's a 3-1. Drew in the air to left. Lofton drifting. And there to make the catch. Two 3 and 4 hitters for the Indians, and first pitch swinging is Asdrubal Cabrera. Julio Lugo hauls in out number 1. We talked to John Farrell, the pitching coach of the Red Sox, comparing what he sees for Matsuzaka. That's well hit in the air to left field. Back at the wall. This ball is off the green monster for a 1-out double. And Travis Hafner trying to get something started here in the 4th inning. Matsuzaka knocks it down, has time, and gets Martinez 2 out.
Good play by Matsuzaka with the backhand.
That is shot into center field. Back at the wall. It is off the green monster. The Indians are on the board. It's a 2-out RBI double by Ryan Garko, who has now hit in 7 straight, and it's a 2-run game.
Varitek wanted the ball off the plate away.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner at second, and a little squibber. Tough play. Lugo makes the play, and the inning is over. But the Indians are on the board. 2 doubles in the inning. Series Game 1 on Wednesday night. 3-2 to Varitek. Base hit. He's 2 for 2. We talked to Eric Wedge, the Indians manager, and talked about that big 2-out RBI double hit by Ryan Garko to put Cleveland on the board in the last half inning.
More chances with the lead. We'll see if Veritek's running.
And a line drive. That's a fair ball. throw down to second to get the lead man. And Varitek is erased. There he goes. Lugo with a base hit into right center field, and Ellsbury will end up at third. The 2-2. Lugo is running, and a ground ball to the second baseman. Out, and another double play. Westbrook and the Indians get it. Their third of the night and 14th of this series. Pedroia hit it hard. Lugo ran right into the out. Westbrook gets another double play. Pumped up. Much better the first 3 innings than what he displayed in the 4th. And moments ago, Josh Beckett was up and starting to get loose in the pen for the Red Sox. This is Ramirez watching it go over his head, and Lofton will try and turn it into a double. He is out. Of Kenny Lofton, the tag applied by Pedroia. The out call was given. That's up the middle, and Gutierrez is on with a 1-out hit. But night after night during batting practice, Manny Ramirez big with the runner at third.
Right.
A 1-2 pitch. Blake serves one into right. A base hit. The Indians get another hit, their third of this inning. It's first and third, only 1 out, and we'll see with Sizemore coming up and Okajima in the bullpen. Sizemore into center field. Tagging is Gutierrez, and it's a 1-run game. Franklin Gutierrez scores. Sac fly by Grady Sizemore, and that is just his second RBI of this ALCS. It's 3-2. One on, 2 out. Cabrera strikes out. Terry Francona did just that. He trusted Daisuke Matsuzaka, who gives up 1. A strikeout, number 2 on the night for Westbrook. That's the shortstop, Johnny Peralta, on the other side of the bag. 2 out.
Change up to get ahead of Sizemore. Now Westbrook doing similar things.
Got him on the outside corner. Westbrook with 2 strikeouts in the inning, 3 on the night. He's doing what he can. Who's coming up? The 3, 4, and 5 hitters for the Indians in the 6th, down by 1.
That's about 2.5% of what they're paying to get Matsuzaka.
Hafner pops it into left. Ramirez back at the track for out number 1. 1 for 3 so far tonight for Travis Hafner. Something else that comes into play here. In the air to right, J.D. Drew to his left. 2 out. Garco coming up. Garco has been the 1-0. In to his left. Lugo stumbles a bit but gets the out, and Okajima has a perfect first inning of work in the 6th. Lowell, Drew, Varitek coming up for the Red Sox, who lead game 7 by 1. On the outside corner. And that is 3 strikeouts in the last 4 outs picked up by Jake Westbrook.
Yeah, this resurgence of his fastball. And
to the second baseman, Cabrera. What a job done tonight by Westbrook. Jason Varitek strikes out. That's 4 strikeouts in the last 6 outs picked up by Westbrook. Still 3-2, 7th inning now. Down the right field line for Drew. on the dirt, 1 out. Kenny Lofton is coming up. Back in the 5th inning, he led off and hit one off the wall and left with only 1 run on a sac fly by Grady Sizemore. Lofton shallow left. Lugo drops it. Lofton ends up at second base, and that's the tying run.
Ramirez would have called Lugo off that play.
Hard hit, and that's a fair ball. Lofton will round third. He stopped. And it's first and third, 1 out.
What is that all about?
Lofton, with his good speed, is held at third, and now the pitch to Blake. To the third baseman. Lowell. Pedroia, double play. And the Red Sox keep their lead. Cleveland's been turning them all series, and the Red Sox get a huge double play to end the top of the 7th. Still 3-2. And Lofton, who was on at second after the error by Lugo, being held at third as that ball hit off the billboard down the left field line in foul territory.
You don't have a man on third and less than 2 out, but you do have a man in scoring position. Gutierrez would have gone to second on the throw.
Ellsbury hits one to third off the glove of Blake, and Jacoby will end up at second base. Pinched in on the corners of the infield, and Lugo pushes one to the first baseman, Garco. The flip for the out. Ellsbury at third, 1 away. Pedroia launches one into left. At the wall. Pedroia, 2-run shot. Red Sox up 3. Euclid is jammed. 2 out. Meanwhile, Betancourt had not allowed a run in the postseason. Ortiz just flips the bat at it, flies it to Lofton and left. Okajima's first pitch to Grady Sizemore. Trying to bunt. He does bunt for a base hit. And so the Indians come right back, put their leadoff man on here in the 8th inning, down by 3 as Sizemore bunts his way on. Did not pitch in game 4. Line drive, base hit into center field, and the Indians will have the tying run come to the plate. The rookie Asdrubal Cabrera with a base hit up the middle. 2 on, nobody out. To tie this game in the 7th. Instead, the double play ball followed, and now Jonathan Papelbon, the closer for Boston. Might be 2. Pedroia, a double clutch. Lugo can't turn it, and it's first and third, 2 out. First Pedroia, then Lugo, and the inning continues. Into right center field. Well hit. Ellsbury to his left. Inning over. Which has given Boston the breathing room here in the late innings. Ramirez, after the first pitch, pops it up. Cabrera. One away, and on this night, Lowell shoots one into left center field. All the way to the track, and Mike Lowell has a one-out double. Drew with a rocket into center field. Here comes Lowell. Throw by Sizemore. Cut off. It's 6-2. Left side, near the line. Peralta and Blake collide. It's a fair ball, and it hops out for a ground rule double. It's a Bermuda Triangle down there here in the last couple of innings. Ball 4 and the intentional walk. Second one handed out tonight by Cleveland. Ramirez got one back in the third inning. The 1-2. Lugo strikes out, 2 away. And within that series, Josh Beckett allowed 6 runs against Colorado. Bases loaded, 2 out. And a shot into left center field. Could empty the bases. It will empty the bases. Dustin Pedroia with a huge Game 7. In Game 6, J.D. Drew with a big grand slam in the first. And tonight, Youkilis gets in on the fun. The last 2 games. Ortiz strikes out. But the Boston Red Sox are 3 outs away from riding to their 11th World Series. Papelbon back to the hill. 11-2 in Game 7. Peralta floats a base hit into left field, and the Indians put their leadoff man on here in the 9th. Kenny Lofton will be the hitter.
And he has been so close.
Into left, Ellsbury with a diving catch. Gutierrez into right center field. Crisp is there, 2 out. Terry Francona is about to take the Red Sox to their 2nd World Series in his 4 years as manager here. Blake into right center field. Crisp back to his left, still going, and the Red Sox win the pennant.